Jump in the game, let's take a ride. Features gaming, it's time to vibe. From London town to the Roblox scene, he's the master of the gaming dream. Roblox gameplay, F1 racing, with content so amazing. But he's got a game that's one of a kind. It's SCR, the train game, we rewind. All aboard, we're heading down the track. The features gaming, there's no looking back. Roblox adventures, he takes us far and wide. Join the fun, hop on for the ride.
Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another stream here on the channel, and today I know I am a little bit early, but today we have got a pretty special thing to do today, which is actually something that Dweller did yesterday on his SCR stream, and I thought it was a pretty interesting concept, and that is to see how far we can coast the class 91. So what we need to do is we're obviously going to get into a class 91, go to Stepford Central, turn around, and then we basically need to speed up to 125 miles an hour. And then when we get to 125 miles an hour, we need to basically lower the pantograph and just see how long we can go. Now, spoiler alert, he was streaming for about an hour, and he hadn't have come to a full stop at that point. He was going very slow, but he hadn't got that far. I won't spoil anything else, but you are probably going to see how long that took. So hopefully by streaming a few minutes earlier, we will have a bit more time to at least fully see where this thing will eventually stop, because I think he actually gave up about, well, literally a few minutes before it, ended, basically, I think. So that's what we're going to do today. And we're just going to see if we can basically set the record for basically the longest time that you can coast a pantograph. So that is the plan. So normally I don't give you guys the link until I get into the train. But with this one, well, you kind of do in a weird way. I mean, I probably won't put the link to the actual game in the Google Docs yet. I will still probably try and just do that just to make sure that I am going to be the first one doing it, because obviously I don't need any other people, to help me in this. Obviously if you are, trying to hold me up and stuff, I will just respawn everyone. So yeah, there is that. But anyway, we need to do this one, the Lynn Super Fast, because that is the exact same one that he did. And yeah, we're basically just going to see how long it takes us. So let's click drive first. And well, the other thing I also need to do is go ahead and set the music on, because I actually haven't prepared that yet. So let me go ahead and do that quickly now. I need to find the right playlist. It is that one. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. That's not set on shuffle, is it? There we go. So yeah, we need to spawn at Trinity Way. And so we need to raise the pantograph to start off with, and then obviously when we come back and when we get up to 125, then we basically just turn it off. Anyway, let me go ahead and give you guys the link in that Google Docs now, so you guys can start getting into the server. And yeah, if you just want to be a passenger to ride the service, or just follow me around just as a standard person, I'm also fine with that too as well. So do what you need to do, really. I don't really mind. As long as you're not, trying to like spare trap me or anything like that, then really I don't mind. Is my sound on, by the way, in this game? No, lol. Right, we're gonna speed out. We're just gonna try and get there as quick as possible. Anyway, I need to go ahead and pin that as the pinned message. And I need to go ahead and pin it here as well. There we go. So yes, this is an evening stream, because I did end up going to football this afternoon in the freezing cold conditions, because it was pretty cold, I will admit. And yeah, I'm ready a little bit earlier as after I got back and stuff. So yeah, we get to go live a little bit earlier. Here we go. So yeah, hello everyone in the chat. Hope everyone is having a good day so far. Hope everyone has had a pretty warm day compared to what I have. So yeah, let's see how far we can coast the Class 91 when we get up to 125 miles an hour. Also, not going to accept guards as well, because I know people are, yeah, I know people are about to do that. I'm not accepting guards because there literally is no point to accept a guard. There is literally no point in accepting guards. There is no point. Right. Let's keep bringing it down the speed. Yes, I'm not accepting guards, so you might as well not even be in the guarding role because I'm not going to accept anyone. Right, there we go. Change the platform 5 signal. Man, that is an old meme, that. Right. Loading in progress, and then we should be able to turn around.
The train now standing at platform
and we
2
should be good to go, pretty much, when we are ready. I mean,
1909
there are
Stepford
trains coming out, which is not what we need. Yeah, there we go. Knew that was going to happen. Oh, that's an 801, I think, or 800. You are going to be hitting the buffer, my friend. There's no way you're stopping in time. I actually surprised myself earlier.
Is located at the front of the train.
I was quite interested about how, or I was quite impressed about how late I was able to still come to a stop. I think I started braking literally as I saw the marker for 45 mile an hour. I was going 125 and I managed to stop just before the buffer. Like, as I was coming into the station when I was getting the thumbnail for this, I was like, I'm not stopping here, am I? But thankfully, somehow, I managed to surprise myself. But yeah. Right. Here we go. Challenge has essentially started. I just need to get to 125, and then I basically turn off the pantograph and see how far we go. This is going to take a while. But that's the fun of it, isn't it? That is the fun of it. And then we don't press any buttons after that. You picked the wrong route, oof. Right, here we go. Blasting through Stepford East. And then we get to 125. We turn off the pantograph. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. I mean 124. It's close enough, isn't it? It's close enough. Right. It's down to gravity now. It is down to gravity. Why is there no Minecraft live stream yesterday? Because I didn't have a plan for it, simply enough. I didn't really have a plan for it. So, in order of me just streaming, I don't really know, just running around doing nothing. I just thought I'd take a day off. And I basically made I made a video for something that I'm going to explain in tomorrow's video. And I also finished tomorrow's video yesterday as well. So that's what I did. Right. Getting to the market area. We're at 80 mile an hour. Now you may think, oh, this is going to be an easy challenge. You know? Just you wait. I don't look at Discord as I'm streaming, Bennett, because it causes the stream to go a little bit laggy. So I don't open it while I'm streaming. As long as you ain't 38 minutes late, we good. I mean, hopefully. So yeah, we didn't get up to full 125, but we basically got there. Okay. We turned off the pantograph at 125. But basically, the stream got announced in the... Oh, right. Yes, that is actually probably something that I probably should change.
Has been cancelled.
All right, let me open it quickly then, because apparently Pingcord is just stupid. I'm assuming it did the Twitch as well in that same channel. No, I actually did Twitch it in the right place, actually. Okay, give me a second to try and do this. I mean, I'm literally coasting anyway, so I mean... you're not really going to miss much. I mean, you can still see everything fine. Just need to go ahead and get the right link this time. Alright. Right, that's... And then we need to delete that. We need to delete that one. Okay. Right, where are we? Right, we're at 45, passing whichever depot this is. What depot is that? Oh, that's the right. Okay, so we are basically near Berrily. Berrily is like over here. By the way, Weasel out the SG roll, please. You are not supposed to be there. Right, 40 mile an hour. Oh wait, we've already passed Barreley, I think. Yeah, because that's East Barreley. So yeah, we're at 37 at the moment. Making sure that I don't have any other people. No reds. We can't have any reds, because that's going to destroy the entire thing. We need a clean track. Hello, Joe Stevenson as well. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I mean, I need to go ahead and ban this person as well, because they aren't leaving, so... Okay, well, as soon as I do that, you've left. Well, I'm going to copy that, just in case you go back, so... But thank you. Yeah, I mean, if the signalers could, if they could literally set every depot on red, just to make sure that no one can spad trap me, I would appreciate that. Perfect stop at Morganstown, maybe. At Morganstown? I mean, we're coming up on Morganstown. I mean, we're at 29 mile an hour. The thing is that I roughly know where, like, I roughly know how long we're gonna go. That's the thing, because I did this with Dweller yesterday. I know roughly where we can go, and I think other people know as well. But if you do know, don't spoil it in the chat for those that don't know, okay? We want everyone to be surprised. If you know it, keep it to yourself.
Your attention, please. B1917 Stepford Connect, Service to Hampton Hargate.
All the way to Connolly.
This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Right. I actually didn't think... Yeah, Dweller didn't actually go on that little track over there, so I don't know if we've technically done more distance. So we might actually have slightly different various distances. But let's see. We have to keep going until we come to an immediate stop. But yeah, about 5 minutes ago, or probably, 5 to 10 minutes ago, we were we were like going down fast. We got to like 80. And now we're and it's been slower since then. Why are you going 30 miles an hour? Because that's the point. That is the point. You're going to coast to 390. Fair enough. We're at 20 miles an hour. I mean, at least it would be nice, kind of like test, Because I actually shut it off at 124. I mean, I'm guessing it was basically like 0.1 away from getting to 125. But it'll be interesting to see if, like, where we got yesterday with Dweller and where we're going to get today is going to keep consistent. That's another good thing to test as well. I mean, I don't know if that extra, like, passing track that we went through at Morgantown is actually going to affect where we, where we're going to stop, but I guess we're going to see. You apply for SV. What tips do you have if I get it? I don't know really.
Platform 2 terminates here.
I honestly do not know. I'm not allowed to train surf right now. I mean, you can train surf. I don't really have a problem with that. Turn around takes ages at Lynn. Actually, that's a point. I should have done it from Lynn. Why didn't I think of that? I should have done it from Lynn. That's oh man, we should have done it from Lynn. Okay. Depending how long this takes, we'll do it again, starting from Lynn. And we'll see where we get to. Will I go to Leighton City after I stop? Probably not. I mean, if I want to do it from Lynn, then again, probably not. I'm gonna stop watch the 390 coast. Fair enough. The thing is, though, is that obviously if someone does try and spad trap us, I mean, even though we have signalers, then you might have to do it again. So if I were you, Crazy, I would probably do it on your own private server or something. That's my advice to you. $13 miles an hour. We're about to go past Upper Statplay. I mean, we should be fine for depots through here, to be fair. How can you coast? So basically, you unelectrify the train, essentially. So you basically put the pantograph down. So we started at Stepford Central, and we started it roughly when we started the stream, so about 15 minutes ago. Upper Steplow now has a departure board and a car mark. What an upgrade. Can I trespass? Of course. I don't have any rules regarding that thing, to be honest. I mean, we trespass sometimes all the time. Go ahead. Now we need to do this challenge in Train Sim. Well, it's a bit tricky to do it in Train Sim, I would say. It's an interesting idea. I'm just not too sure how well you can execute that. Also, 1 week ago I found out Baby Queen thingy doesn't work anymore. Can you test it after? Baby Queen? That's different. Wait, I don't even know. I don't know what that MO is. Right, I don't actually know what speed Dweller was down to when he came through this through this section. I don't know if it was around 10 miles an hour that I'm doing. I don't know. The emote for glitching. Oh, that one. We could probably have a look for it. I mean, I don't know. The thing is that as bad as this is going to sound, I don't technically need to use that emote anymore. Well, I mean, you know, there are still some management places that I can't actually, you know, get into, but yeah. I've done a video about, you know, like, you know, all of that stuff, Johnny, so by the way, so yeah, just watch that video. I think it's like, oh, which video was it? It was an SCR video last year. I don't know when it was. I think it was actually the one I did on Christmas Day, I think, actually. Yes, hello, Dark. I can see you in the in the SG role. Did I check out the Stepford Bay offices? Wait, they actually have them there? I actually did not realise that. No, I haven't. Does YouTube have different music than Twitch? Because I don't hear. Yes, yes. Twitch has a separate audio track. Yeah, that's what those songs are. Yeah, I should have mentioned that. So the songs that you see pop up over there, they're only audible on Twitch. The music that you hear on YouTube is something completely different. Because I like listening to proper music when I stream. And being able to split the two audio sources allows me to do that. Because I have a audio source for Spotify and then another audio source for a music file, and the music file is obviously non-copyrighted. And then what I've done is in the advanced audio properties, I've been able to split, or I've been able to put one audio source on one track and then Spotify on another track. And then when I set up my audio sources, when I stream via Stream Elements, then I can decipher which audio track I want being streamed out to which platform. If that makes any sense. How long has this 91 been coasting? Well, I mean, we're 8 minutes delayed from Leighton City. If I had to guess, probably around 20 minutes so far. And we are 7 miles an hour. Where are we going to get to? I think all the way over there is Water-Newton. Do you think we are going to get to Water-Newton? We're at 6 miles an hour right now. You got to get to Stepford Central before I get to my next station. The thing is that I'm trying so hard not to spoil anything because I did this yesterday with Dweller. I know where we can get to. I know how long this is going to take. I know how long this is going to take. And I'm really trying to not spoil it. Tell me you at least gave credit to Dweller for the stream. Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. I literally sent him the thumbnail, like, this morning when I made it. Would be funny if you stop exactly at Leighton City. What do you mean, like, get like a perfect stop at Leighton City or something? Maybe. $5 miles an hour going through this bridge. We are still going so slowly. We're out for lunch. We actually had a brunch. If you don't know what a brunch is, actually, how do I explain a brunch to non-British people? Well, we had a couple of sausages. I had some like, oh, what are they? I think they're like waffles, but they're made out of like mashed carrots, I think. They're pretty nice, actually. Because I don't like the hash browns that we get, so I got that. And then I also had, oh, what are they called? They're like smaller than crumpets, but they're like, whatever they're called. And we also had some beans with it as well, and I had some bread, because I like... Okay, I'm very weird. I like having some bread, like not toast, just bread, buttered, and put beans on the bread, and eat it. I don't know why, but I like having that. There's actually a funny thing about the crumpet things, whatever. I don't know what they were called. They're not crumpet. I know they're not crumpets. They're very different to that. Yeah, beans on bread. Yeah, I like it. It's just beans on toast, but it's not toast, it's bread. But it's the same thing, basically. Anyway, yeah, basically, we set off the fire alarm. What happened is, when we were toasting the things, we got stuck in the toaster. We managed to get the most part of it out, but there were a few like crumbs that were like trapped in it. So we need to obviously, you know, clean that out when we can. But it meant that we could no longer use the back thing. So we had to use the front section. And because there were still crumbs obviously in the back half, obviously they were basically burning up inside. And you could smell the burning. And yeah, it set off it didn't set on fire, but it set off the fire alarm. Yeah, it was interesting. And then for tea, I have what I normally have. Some fruit. It's basically an apple and some tomatoes. Or tomatoes if you're American. And then a grated cheese sandwich, some crisps, and... What is it? It's like a... It was... What's the easiest way to basically say it? Right, it was Nutella in the middle with 2 bread pieces. Like, it was basically a Nutella burger. essentially. That's the best way I can describe it. It was quite nice, to be fair. 3 miles an hour. Are we actually going to get to Waterneaton? What do you think about pigs in blankets? I actually don't really know, to be honest. You think I'm going to stop right before Waterneaton? I mean, that does seem correct, to be fair. But I don't know, I mean... Hold on, we were only at, like, we were like 6 miles an hour like 3 minutes ago. What? We're already at... How much slower is this going to keep going down? What happens when I hold P? I actually don't really want to know. Guzbo, out the SG roll, please. You are not supposed to be there. Fish and chips from the south or the north. I don't know. To be honest, I don't really like fish. The last time I had fish was at school. Will it just coast at 3 miles per hour for forever or something? I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be going any speed. There's no electrical current heading into the train. Chicken better than fish. I mean, yeah. I do like chicken. For some reason, I just don't like fish. Maybe it's because I haven't had like a quality fish or something before, but yeah, I'm not really I don't really think I'm someone to like fish. I just remember being at like a butcher's and smelling the fish, and it wasn't a nice smell for me. I didn't like the smell. Have I been to Southend in the UK? I used to go there annually. I don't anymore. But I used to go there every single year. Because at the time, my stepdad's parents lived there, and we used to go and visit. You know, once a year. So it was quite a good trip when we used to go down there. This is before and after 2010. I haven't been there since, if I had to guess, probably 2013 or 14. Like a couple years before I started YouTube. But I do have very good memories from when I used to go to Southend. The most predominant one is staying at the Park Inn, which was literally located right on the seafront, and going to breakfast, having an all-you-can-eat buffet, making sure I get there early, so I can grab one of the window seats, and I can watch the rides of Adventure Island being tested. And yeah, it's quite good. Yeah, this person still hasn't gone yet. So let me go ahead and give them the good old ban command. Goodbye. Do I think Beverly is Pog? I don't know. 2 miles an hour. We've dropped from 3 to 2. How's my go? I don't have one. I want one, but I don't have one. Lauren is my sister. You aren't getting them confused, are you? Where are you? We are literally just before Waternewton. Like, Waternewton station is like there. We're going 2 miles an hour, though. I don't even... Why is this song, like, come up on my smart shuffle? I have no idea. You know what, though? We'll listen to it. Do I want a Features Gaming plushies? I don't even sell Features Gaming plushies. Are you Team Apple or Team Android? Or Team Android? I will be honest. I'm Apple. I will be honest. Is the new iPhone any good? I actually don't know, because you're going to laugh at this, but 2 years ago, I got the iPhone 11. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to, like, I don't think I like the blocky edges of, like, the iPhone 12 Plus and things. Like, I just don't know if I like those. Like, if I'm going to like that design. I like the curve ones. I got it in black, just, you know, plain black. How long have I been going? About 35 minutes-ish. And we haven't gone to 1 mile an hour yet. We've still been at 2. I thought you had the Pear phone. No, the Pear phone is something from, like, Victorious and iCarly. And Sam and Cat. It's supposed to be, like, a... What's the word? It's supposed to be a nod towards the Apple Store, but obviously copyright. So... yeah, they had to change the design to a pear. And then I think they actually, like, made a nod to that in one of their things and called it the banana or something like that as well. Who's the other 91 right beside you holding up the traffic? I don't know. But I'm holding up the traffic myself. 1 mile an hour! 1 mile an hour! I can see you floating between 2 trains. How much RAM do I have in my PC? 32, but I kind of want to upgrade it. The thing is that RAM is so expensive at the moment. So expensive. Ridiculously expensive. You know what that's that's thanks to? AI. And I don't want to spend £1,000 just on RAM. If I want to get like 64 gigabytes of DDR5 or something like that. And the 5090 RTX and the 128 gigabytes of RAM I have at work, is that any good? Mate, that is like what I need. Right, the thing is that in reality, the RTX 5090 and the RTX 4070, they're actually not... The actual difference that you're getting is like nothing. Let me explain. What's actually happening in the 5090 is it's generating fake frames. So when you're actually watching, or when you're actually viewing the games, some of your frames are actually AI generated. You're not actually seeing an actual frame. You're seeing a fake generated frame from your GPU. That is how fast these things work. That's what's actually happening. The actual performance is actually nothing. There's nothing different. It's just the speed in which it's generating those frames. It's going that fast that you can actually generate over frames to make a fake frame while it's loading the next one. It's actually pretty incredible when you think about it that way. Made it from near High Street to Waternewton with no power. Well, technically, we shut off the pantograph at Stepford East. I'm surprised we're still going. Well, actually, I say surprised. Like I said, I did this with Dweller. I know roughly where we can get to. Whoever that is in the SG, that qualified driver, please leave, or play, please get out the SG role, please, because you are not supposed to be there. But yeah, I don't want to waste all of my money on buying RAM, to be honest. Use it for design. I mean, for design, it does make sense if you do want a quick GPU for that, but yeah, I mean, you can do design on my PC, perfectly fine. You don't actually, in theory, need a good GPU, but I think it really depends on what type of design you're actually doing. Yeah, I mean, if that happens, Bennett, then I will need to tweak the rules, basically. Are we actually ever gonna go down to 0 miles an hour? Because we've been going 1 mile an hour for like 3 minutes. Probably even longer than that. Halloween or Christmas, New Year? Christmas. What age demographic is your audience? Do you know what ages? Well, my original target audience is obviously people of my age when I started YouTube, which was 13 plus, but I think as I've been doing YouTube, weirdly, the ages have been like 25 to 30 or whatever. Now, hold your horses. Hold your horses. I have a theory of why it might be that. Okay. I have a theory. I have a feeling that it's kids using their parents' account because, sometimes people do that, I did it, I used my stepdad's account to watch Dan TDM when I was growing up, I think that's a similar situation of what's happened on my channel. So yeah, I basically think it's that. Also, to me, you can't really focus on that age demographic thing, because people can lie about their age. So, oh my god, with 1 mile an hour. We're not even at 0 yet. What's changed with the age restrictions and verification in the UK? Do you know? I don't know the full details, like the full in and outs, but all I know is that all I know is that in some things you have to verify your age now. Like, I think Instagram's gonna do it. I mean, I think Twitter's already rolled it out, or X. Obviously, Roblox has done it as well. I think there was another. I think Instagram are looking to do it soon as well. Yeah, I don't fully know, really, to be honest. Discord soon. I mean, it could do. It could do. I have done it on Twitter and Roblox because, well, basically I have to. Because, you know, I use Twitter. Well, ish. Sometimes I use it. Basically, I got it so I can save my, you know, just so I have my own profile saved, basically. And obviously I did it on Roblox as well. Because sometimes if you don't even do it, then you can't even access it. And obviously I do access Twitter quite frequently, so I made sure to obviously, you know, get Twitter done so I can obviously, you know, keep on track with all of that. You know, keep up with some of the news things that I do still technically, you know, look at. So, you know, such as, you know, like breaking news and things like that, and, you know, some of the other accounts that I follow. And Roblox, because, well, I work on Roblox, you know, and I kind of need it for, you know, supervising and things like that. So, yeah. I'm going to speed up. No, that's basically the plan. We're not still at 0 miles an hour. How long have we been going at 1 mile an hour? I have no idea. The thing is that I have a theory. Like, how far away from Hampton Hargate? Or from Walter Newton? Jeez. The thing is, I'm having a theory of, I think the more we've been slowing down, the longer it's taken to actually come to a full stop. Now, this could actually be really problematic. Because if that does actually happen, we're never going to stop. We're gonna continue going. Despite there being no power to the track. We shouldn't even be moving at this point. But the longer it's taken for us to actually come down, it's taken longer to actually come to a full stop. So I'm kind of wondering are we actually ever going to stop? Like, we've been going one mile an hour for probably about 10 minutes now. I have no idea. Yeah, we are literally going so slow. Do any Roblox simulators have the Underground and Greater Anglia? British Railway has a version of it. In terms of Underground simulators, though, I'm sure that there are a few. What? 0 mile an hour? We're still somehow moving. But we're actually at 0. Still moving. How? We shouldn't be moving.
Your attention, please. C2000 Stepford Connect service.
Probably means about 0.9.
Airport Central.
Or it's rounded, so it's actually below 0.5. Like, we've probably gone below 0.4 or something. Yeah, I'm probably at like 0.4 or something. Are we going to get onto the platform? Like, it's so close. I dread to think what behind me in like the SG desk actually looks like. Anyway, do you guys want to hear a funny story about a TV show that in a way is kind of related to me? How did I go with Dweller? I will say when we get there. What story? Okay. You're not going to believe this when I say the TV show, but in a way, something that is in a way related to me is Bluey. Allow me to explain. So, in Alton Towers, I think it was an episode of Bluey or something where Bluey have to dress up like grandmas or grannies, okay? Or something like that. Like, that is literally the whole basis of the ride at Alton Towers is grannies, okay? Does anyone know what the two names of the grannies that Bluey used are? Do you know what the names they are that they chose? Hello, Commentary 20, by the way. Well, Mike should know, because Mike says that he thinks he knows the episode. Okay, never mind then. Okay. Well, okay. The two grannies that they chose the names for were Janet and Rita. They are literally the names of my grandmas and grannies. Or my grandma and my gran. So yeah. The two grannies that they used in Bluey are literally the name of my grandparents. Technically made it to Water Newton Platform 3. I mean, yeah, I technically have, to be fair. I'm going so slow. Hello, TM Louis, by the way. Hello, Mark, as well. And Oliver. I actually don't think I've been saying hello to actually people in the chat. That is really bad of me. I apologise. Yes, I am 38 minutes delayed, and it probably will be a lot longer if we don't stop it, you know, if we don't stop in the next, like, few minutes. Have I asked ChatGPT to do a digital double of me? Why would I do that? Oh my god, we're still going. If you actually made it to 125, you would have been at 2 miles an hour. This train shouldn't be moving. We started the stream roughly an hour ago. We probably started the experiment about 50 minutes ago. Either that or turn off the pantograph 15 minutes ago. I think we're starting to stop. I mean, I hope.
For the 1958 Airlink service.
Like I said,
Airport
you know,
Terminal
I'm
3
trying not to spoil
via
this. Like, I know
Stepford
roughly where we
Airport
can go with
Central.
this.
Calling at
Because I did it yesterday with
Stepford
Dweller.
Airport Central. Airport
And
Terminal
I'm
2
literally just trying to
and Airport
not
Terminal
spoil
3.
anything.
This train is formed of 10 coaches. First
Get people to
class
stand where
is
they think it will
located
stop
at
them.
the
And
middle
I'm
of the
not
train.
doing that. I don't have anything to give away. Oh, hello. Right, how long is it going to take us to get from sleeper to sleeper? Right, let's time it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Around about 6 seconds to get from sleeper to sleeper.
The next station will be Stepford Airport.
Super slow service. Semi-slow service. That needs to be a thing. Stepford slow service, literally. There's Stepford Express, and now we're going to have Stepford...
Welcome on board this Airlink service to Airport.
I was going to say
Terminal
Stepford
3.
Sleeper, but that doesn't work.
The next station.
Stepford... Turtle? I don't know. Stepford Snail Service. I mean, it actually has a nice ring to it, to be fair. Yeah, probably Stepford... I mean, Stepford Slowness, I mean, that in itself is pretty good. I mean,
Your
it sounds more like a
attention,
Minecraft
please.
potion, you know,
The
slowness, but...
100 Airlink
Stepford Alpine
to
Service.
Airport Terminal 3. has
Is that
been
supposed to be a
cancelled.
reference to to
This
Formula
is
One?
due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
God. I have to say, I do admire that Alpine did their car livery reveal on the MSC World Europa. That was pretty good. Not pretty cool. This yeah, this is not really realistic. We've been at 0 miles an hour for probably about 5-10 minutes. And we are still going. Like, are we actually going to stop? Riz is going live in 15 minutes. Right, this is a timer. Will Will Rizzy go live before I've stopped? Can someone tell Rizzy that we're competing now? Someone tell Rizzy I am going so slow in this train, and the plan, or not the plan, but the competition is, will Rizzy start her stream before I stop my train? I am aware that Trains Forever is here. I am aware. I can see them in the SG role. How many disruption events have happened in the chat since I have been doing this as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, they're the same thing. Wait, hold on. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Wait, no, I've been reading this. Probably 7. Let's say 7. POV of a normal 357 be like. Welcome aboard this nightly sleeper. We will arrive at Lynn at 1 PM on the 12th of July, 5090. What's the best everyone livery so far? Honestly, Red Bull. I'm not really a massive fan of the team, but I like their livery. Their livery is actually really good. I like how they've like gone back to like their 2010 era. Right, let's time the sleepers again. Because I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot slower now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Roughly 10 seconds. Because I timed 1 and 0 and I shouldn't have done that. It's taking 10 seconds for us to get from sleeper to sleeper. So the speed has decreased by about half since the last time we timed it. Just less than half. It's been 54 minutes since I took the power off. Wow. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do it from Lynn. Because if we do it from Lynn, bearing in mind we need to get there and then turn around, it's going to be past 9 PM before we even, you know... I don't even know. Advice on asking the girl out? Mate, I don't know why you've come to me when I don't even have a girlfriend myself. My advice, ask someone else. Because I don't do it myself.
The train
Because I'm
now
introverted like
approaching
that.
Platform 4 does
It's
not
weird, like,
stop
I can
here.
speak... Right.
Please stand back from the
I'm
platform
actually
edge.
an introvert, okay? Like, but behind the scenes, I don't like talking to people, okay? Like, I can talk to people like this, fine. I can speak on FaceTime, or voice chat, or texting, absolutely fine. When it comes to face-to-face, I'm terrible at socializing. I had a girlfriend. Obviously, things didn't then work out. I'm not going to get into it. I don't trust in, like, those dating sites. I just don't trust them. Like, if I want the possibility of meeting a potential mother of my family, I want to be able to meet them face to face, not online. Roblox, why? You know, that's actually ruined the entire thing. That has actually ruined the entire thing. Do you know what's funny? When me and Dweller were doing it yesterday, or when Dweller was doing it yesterday, Optimistic literally said on the VC, imagine if we get to 0.1 1 mile an hour and the server crashes. I blame you, Optimistic. You cursed this. You literally cursed this. Which means... I have no idea. I'm literally gonna... Right, I'm gonna literally screenshot it and I'm gonna send it to Dweller. Well, this happened. At 0.1 mile an hour. And we'll see what he responds with. Need to find him. There he is. Well, this happened when I was at 0.1 mph. Also, what the hell is this song? I have no idea what that song is. Better song. I was actually listening to the actual like live music from this from Ariana's tour like back in 2019, because she actually invited Liz Gillies actually on stage and they both actually sang this together. I think there was another concert where she also invited Matt Bennett onto the stage as well and they did the I Think You're Swell song. That was a great song, by the way. Now what? Honestly, I don't know. There's two ideas. We do it again from... Oh. Okay, Dweller's just actually messaged me saying that he thinks the whole of Roblox is down. Because he was playing another game and it happened to him. Wait, Roblox status. Please don't say it's down. It says updated a few things ago. It says it's operational. Did I get far? I got to Water Newton essentially. Well, I guess now because of that, I can actually kind of tell you where it actually ended with Dweller. Okay, so with Dweller, it was basically the similar. Like he was actually at the end of Water Newton. So to be fair, yeah, we got to a similar distance. Yeah. Trent Rabbit just messaged me saying, "Congrats, your Snell service has been cancelled due to being slower than Roblox potato servers." Right. Let's go ahead and look at the offices at Stepford Bay. Let's go ahead and look at those. Okay, well, we're back on the servers without any issues, or we are back on the server. Right, Stepford Bay. Where is Stepford Bay? Oh, it's going to be on Metro, isn't it? Stepford Bay. Rizzy is live early. Well, actually, my train in theory then stopped before she started, in a way. Ooh. This looks nice. And are you sure this isn't like a rail operation center? Because this could really be one. I like the lockers though. That's quite nice. Thank you, Callum Francis, for following, by the way. Oi, get out of my way. Yeah. This is quite nice. I like how none of you guys can actually now get in here. You can't sit on these. Oh, you actually can sit on these. Am I going to have to redo my thumbnail? Why do they have McDonald's? Right. I was going to say this is actually... I was going to say this is a McDonald's booth. This is the... This is the Star Wars booth that they had in episode 4 with Han Solo and whatever the monster's name was who ends up shooting himself. This is the booth. This reminds me of that scene. Guido, I think it is, or something like that. That is literally what that booth reminds me of. Other than that, though, this looks quite nice. Okay, I actually can't go in there. Wait, so... Okay, the emote actually still works for me. Can I get in here with that? Almost. I actually have a feeling there's actually nothing behind this wall. Yeah, I actually don't think there is actually anything behind that wall. I think it's literally just a solid wall, to be honest. I like these nice little walkways and these like, I think these are these a bit there? Oh, start again. I think these are like conference rooms or something like that. They're quite nice. Hello. See, I can get in here fine, but I can't get into the other one. Right, anyway, what else is there? There's something over here. Is this like a mini stage or like presentation area? Can we put features gaming on that? We're going to put features gaming on all of these TVs. When there's no conference. It's just going to be like a constant looping thing. They have a kitchen? Okay, if tomorrow... Right. The thing is that if tomorrow's video was out by now, I'll be making so many, like, connections. If there's any channel members that have seen tomorrow's video, you will know what I am thinking. Nice. Can I go upstairs, though? I can go upstairs. How are you guys, you know, in here? Where are you going? Are these actually furnished as well? No, they're not. I'm guessing they're unisex toilets, though. Because obviously, you know, they have to cater to, you know, all genders, don't they? So, that would make sense. Why is there a picture of a cat on through there? But this is where Toby goes. This is where they go. And this is where the alpha testing team goes. Obviously, you cannot go in there. I can't look in there. Isn't there like an Easter egg on one of these where it says like 2.4 will be out in like a certain amount of seconds or something? Oh, here's where my management team sits. I don't know if that's here though. Oh, it's downstairs, right? Do I have my own office? That's what I need to try and find next. My managers have one, but I don't know if I specifically have one. Oh my god. Well, if I had to guess, it could be here because this looks like it could be like signaling things. I don't know. What's there here? Absolutely nothing. That's my favorite room. dark. Just me. That's like, honestly, like my paradise. But yeah, I don't think I have a specific office here. Or like, I don't think my department have a specific thing here. Oh, the chief of staff, Runwood. Nothing in there. Alright, so you say it's downstairs. Specifically, where downstairs is it? I must have missed it somewhere. How are you in here? Right. We have to search for the Easter egg. That's what we have to do. I feel like I'm going on like an Easter egg hunt here. Okay, but there's nothing here at the moment. Not like one of these like wall panels, is it? I mean, it would sort of make sense to be in like a high profile, like that's why I think it could be in here. Sticky note on a PC. Well, that helps. Oh, I thought I saw something there for a second. Okay, look, I've searched every PC and I haven't seen it. Am I supposed to be looking at the front or the back? It's in Toby's office. Oh, well, I've been told to go to the wrong place then. Like, I thought it was going to be in, like, I thought it was going to be in, like, a high-ranking place like that. Problem is, how do I get in? Right, can I use the emote to get into here? Maybe I'm doing the emote wrong. I can't glitch in there anymore. Okay. No, it's definitely not there. Okay, it's not there. It's not here either. I've been jinxed. And now I can't get out of here. Why did you... It's not in Toby's office. Downstairs at the back.
Your attention,
I'm going the wrong way. At the back, okay. What? Wait, in the PC room? Oh. 8457. Wait, 84574706 seconds to SCR version 2.4. Right. Okay. Found it. Found it. Is there any other things here? I have no idea. Right, well, what do we do now? Because, I mean... So, it's in 2028, it says, probably. Because, yeah, the thing is that we were supposed to be doing that thing, but it took us an hour. we hadn't even stopped. I mean, we can do it from Lynn and just see how far we get. That could be something that we could do, I guess. I think that was Sozib. Thank you, Sozib. Right, 91. Lynn super fast. Here we go. Pantograph. You heard 2 unused SCR station announcements, Platform E and Platform F. Do the 390 coast it goes far. I'm not doing the 390. Right. Next SCR stream, we'll try the 390, okay? I'm not doing it today, though. I mean, we could have done a 100-mile-an-hour train, because I don't think that one will go as far, to be fair. But then again, I don't actually know. Because I just have a strange feeling that each one is gonna have a similar thing. It's just the top speed of when they start slowing down for. Like, I think each break is literally the exact same. Well, Giddy, there's one feature that they... Oh my god, I am speeding. There's one thing that they still haven't fixed. The tracks. Wow. We actually... we actually slowed down then. I don't know how we did that. Wow. Honestly, I thought I was heading straight into the buffers as well. Like, that's what I that's what I kind of did this, you know, that's what I kind of did this morning. Two releases on the 28th of September 2027, according to the post in notes. At what time? Do you think I should schedule a stream for 2.4 and literally schedule it for when it's actually supposed to actually come out? And then when it actually comes to that date in real life, then we stream it and we actually see if it was actually correct or not. Like, I schedule a stream for 2 years in advance. I'm actually going to do that. Why not? It'll be a laugh. And then I'll announce it on the 18th of the day that you said. On the 28th of September, 2027, we'll be streaming the brand new SCR 2.4 updates. Make sure you set your reminders because you don't want to miss this one. Because you'll forget it. I'll probably forget it.
The train now standing at platform 1 is the 20.
That's 2 days after I turn 18.
Stepford Express, service
Jeez.
to Stepford Central.
Said it's 14:09. Okay, so right. Let me just make sure that I have this noted down, by the way.
This train is formed of 9 coaches.
Oh my god, I can't even spell notepad. Fetch, learn to spell.
At the front of the train. The train now standing at platform 0.
28th September.
Stepford Express. Service
2027.
to Stepford Central via Banter.
1409.
Calling at North Shore, West Wyvern, Edgemead, Leighton City, Leighton Stepford.
You started
Road,
watching me when I was 10. I
Benton,
know, because you had that
St.
squeaky
Helens
voice.
Bridge, and Stepford
When we played
Central.
Bed Wars.
This train is formed of 8 coaches. First class is located.
And now you
at
literally have the
middle
most
of
foul mouth
train.
I think I've ever heard. Oh, come on!
Spad alert.
I feel so bad doing that because they actually didn't do anything wrong. Oh, man. Well, let's try and do this now. Rizzy's playing British Railway. I hope she has fun on it. Right. 1, 2, 5, and we turn off the pantograph, and we'll see where we go. We will only have 30 minutes to see where we actually go. And we'll try and do it at 125 as well, and not at 124. Right, 3, 4, 125. Turn off the power. Right, so we started slowing down just before North Shore. If I had to guess, we will get to Edgemead. That's if we did the entire thing. If we would, right, in this experiment, I think we will definitely get to West Coast, I think. However, I think if we did this fully, we could probably get to Edgemead. Not making it to West Wyvern. I think, like, well, West Wyvern is literally right next, is like right round here. Like, don't forget, like, we went from Stepford East to Water-Newton without power. That's way longer than it is from Lynn by the Sea to West Wyvern, even just, you know, in itself. By the way, everyone in the SG roll, get out. You're not supposed to be there. How many okay.
Does not stop here. Please stand by.
Well, we've made it to West Wyvern. Right, I'm gonna start banning these people because I think I've given them enough time to get out. Right. You know what? I will do a redirect to Rizzy's stream. What about that? I might need to go ahead and grab the thing, though. Will I? There we go. Right. So this is the tunnel after West Wyvern. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even... Maybe Famir. No, but no, because Famir's after West Coast, isn't it? Because the next one's going to be Millcastle and Millcastle Racecourse, isn't it? And then it's going to be West Coast. Yeah, I'm staying with West Coast. I'm staying with West Coast. Rizzy's channel is Rizzy and Mizzy. I've raided them a few times. I collab with them actually, in fact. What about Famir? As in, like, that's probably where we could stop, but I don't know. Well, there's Millcastle ahead of us. We still need to do it. I know, it's just... The thing is, because obviously I'm in the UK and she's in the US, like, she has a busy life, and... Obviously, you know, that's her. I obviously can't change that. You know, she has work and things. She has college or whatever she calls it over there, university, whatever. Or she's probably going to university. I don't have anything. And it's trying to find the right times in order for us to actually, you know, do a video together. Millcastle Racecourse next. We're going to be going unbelievably slow from the tunnel, I think. Am I doing anything for SCR stream 250? I don't know. Probably not. It's usually after every 100 that I do things, not like after every 50 or whatnot. What are you doing for SCR 300? I mean, it'll probably be like what I did last time, like, I don't know, like 10 hours or something like that. Oh, I heard something. But yeah. I mean, we're down to 22 miles an hour going into the tunnel. No, Zildy. We got this message. Let me show you. Hold on, I need to put it into the right tab. We got this. Wait, this. Disconnected. Please check your internet connection and try again. Absolutely not. I'm not trying that challenge again. Well, I say that and I'm literally doing it right now. Right, 80 mile an hour. I'm going to do a Q&A when I reach 100,000 subs on YouTube. I'll probably do something a lot more better than probably just a Q&A when I reach 100,000 subs. I actually kind of want to do a Q&A this year. I just don't know when. I was going to do it for the end of January, and then yeah, things start to get a little bit weird. All will be explained in tomorrow's video. Yeah, I know you're due for a Q&A, that's why. What you doing? We're seeing how far we can coast the Class 91. Well, we made it to Wester Coast. That's a lot more than what I anticipated. Where can we actually go with this? Because realistically, you know what, Famer? I'm still going with Famer. I still think Edgemead is the absolute limit of where we could probably go, but I think in the 20 minutes that we have left, I'm probably going to say Famer, but bearing in mind we are starting to go really slow. Are we going to get stuck on this viaduct, maybe? I really don't know. What do you mean 20 minutes left? Well, I'm going to end the stream at 9 because I actually have things to do tonight. I need to edit a couple of things, but I don't actually know if I'll get one of them done. I'll try and get the other one done, but probably not the other one. I mean, one of them shouldn't really take... Well, technically, both of them shouldn't really take that long, but... I don't know. You're the only one behind me. If that signal is still red, by the time I get to it, I'm just respawning others. So if you want to stay on the line, I suggest you go further. Otherwise, I will be respawning everyone. Have I ever experienced a tornado before? I mean, I've witnessed tornado time with the red arrows, but I don't think that's what you're implying. If you're meaning the weather disaster of a tornado, actually, yes, I have. Basically, it was 2012, and it was literally the day that the Olympic torch was coming through our area. And I literally remember there being a tornado like a few hours before this. A few hours. Like, I remember seeing the house literally being in the eye of the tornado. And yeah, I think at that point we were like thinking, yeah, we're not going. But yeah, we somehow did. That's why I have the respawn others command ready to use. Are we doing round 2 of coasting? Yeah, because the first one, we disconnected from the server. So we're trying it again from Lynn to see how far we're going to get in half an hour. Well, that was a good idea, wasn't it? You're going to be stuck there for a while, to be honest. Actually, I'm not so sure we're going to get to edge me just in itself, because thinking about it, this line is actually quite long. I think we're definitely going to get to Fame here. But how long we can go after that, I don't know. I mean, I think Fame is probably the limit, because you saw it with, you know, Water Newton, you know, we were down to 1 mile an hour before we actually, well, actually, in theory, we were down to 0, I think, before we actually entered into Water Newton. It's just because we were going so slow after that we didn't really go anywhere else. So I actually don't know. Have I played F1 Manager 24? Yes. I actually did a series on it once. Which I don't do anymore. But yeah, it was the concept of that series was what if SCR had a Formula 1 team? We did actually get the championship with Hamilton in one of the seasons. And then we got both Hamilton and Verstappen in the same team, and we just had no money and our car was bad. It just got to a point where it just felt repetitive. Right, one team do I support? Well, it was Mercedes, now it's Ferrari. I don't think it takes a genius to work out which driver I support. Rizzy keeps spelling red signals. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Thank you, Freddie, by the way, for following. Thank you so much. You're a big Ollie Behrman fan. Oh, Crazy's an Ocon fan. Who's better, Charles Leclerc or Lewis Hamilton? Well, I would say Lewis Hamilton all day, every day. But last season, I think Charles was better. However, Lewis did get a sprint victory at and pole at China, which Charles Leclerc I don't actually think ever got a pole. So it's a bit of 50-50, really. Max Verstappen or Vettel? Vettel. Oh yeah, he did Hungary, yeah. My bad, he did actually. Yeah, that's why, because we didn't even see it on the broadcast. I think we were seeing like Lando's mum or something. That's why no one remembers it, because they didn't even show it. Used to really dislike Ocon. Since he joined Haas, he has been one of my favorite. He's been one of my favorite drivers on the grid. Well, there you go, Crazy. Someone else is joining your trend of Ocon fans. It'll probably be the same with me. You know, like Max will be like, I hate Max, but then when he joins like Mercedes or something, I might actually get to like him or something. Right. The thing is, right. The thing is, Max as a person, I love. Okay. Like him as like his personality, everything about him, I actually like about him. It's just his driving style and how he gets annoyed when something isn't going his way. That's the only time that that's the only thing I don't like about him.
For the
But
20,
like his
45,
personality, his character, everything like that, I do like about him.
service to
It's
Leighton
just
City,
that.
calling at Edgemead and Leighton City. This train is formed of 4 coaches.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, Lewis Hamilton wasn't really getting that heated when things in his car wasn't going right. Sure, like he was getting angry, but like he wasn't getting angry in the sense of that like Verstappen does. Like Verstappen literally goes like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Daniel Ricciardo or Lewis? Lewis. I might get to Edgemead. I don't think I will in this stream. Maybe, but yeah, I mean, he literally like fully drove in to like George thingy. However, you could say the same thing about Hamilton at Silverstone, what he did to Max. You know, I mean, I know they were racing. It's not like Lewis literally annihilated Max, but like I thought in that moment Lewis was going to be smart to back out, and I think he actually then did, but he backed out too late. But am I going to do an 11 hour? Am I going to do an 11-hour stream on March 29th? Unless it lands on like a special milestone thing that requires like a 12-hour stream or something. No. Ricardo or Perez? Honestly, I kind of like the Honey Badger, to be fair. Who is the worst UCL winner and F1 winner? I don't know about UCL, but worst F1 driver to win one. Well, I mean, I think everyone's mind is going to Maldonado. Is he the worst F1 winner? I don't know, because in some ways his legacy is actually hilarious. Lando basically won the championship. I mean, I was actually gonna I was honestly thinking that Crazy would say Lewis is like the worst F1 winner, to be fair. So in some cases, I'm kind of glad that you didn't go that and you actually did something different. Do I like driving in first person? Of course I do. Max deserved it. Okay, right. I was going to say that. Right, we are going to go back to that 2021 season. In the entire season, this has always been my thinking, after I had time to think about it. Out of the entire 2021 season, yes, Max deserved the championship. But Lewis deserved Abu Dhabi. Okay? That's the way I see it. Max deserves the championship, but Lewis deserved Abu Dhabi. And in some ways, if that's all you need to win the championship, that's all you need. So, technically stating that, Lewis should have been the champion, but he didn't deserve it in the way that Max did. Because I think Max did in the entire season drive better than Lewis did. But Lewis still deserved the final race in Abu Dhabi, but I don't even know. I can't bother to talk about Abu Dhabi 2021. It's been 4 years. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. But That's always been my current thoughts about that night. Max deserved it, but Lewis deserved the race. Please don't spam, by the way. Tell you what, Edgemead is literally there. We're going 3 miles an hour. I mean, I did say Edgemead. The thing is that, like I said, you know, I'm going to be stopping at around 9, but I don't know. I think Edgemead is where you can probably go. I think I'm going to say I think I'm going to tell that to Dweller as well and see what he responds with.
Spad alert. Spad alert.
Why did no one tell me that there was someone behind me? Well, let me re-edit the message then. Right, well, in that case, we are going to end the stream because, yeah, I mean, it's basically going to be nearly 9 PM anyway. I started streaming a bit earlier, so yeah, I think I'm just going to end the stream. And then Dweller just replied with oof. So yeah, you're going to be redirected to Rizzy and Mizzy, so obviously if you want to watch that, you can do so. If not, then click off this video. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream. So if you did enjoy this, then obviously make sure to leave a like. That would be awesome, and thank you very much. Also make sure to subscribe as well for more content. Obviously tomorrow will be a Roblox stream. That should be at 2:30 unchanged. But until then, take care and peace out, and as always, stay fetchy.